Hello, members of the vinyl community. Tony P coming at you from the basement of the Hacienda Casa de Perla. Let me move back a little bit. There you go. Been away for a little bit. Haven't been feeling too good. Had a bout with pneumonia. And I'm about 80%. So if I cough a little bit in here, you'll know the reason why. Lots happened, transpired in the last couple of weeks. The Queen lost her brother, her older brother. So that was pretty tough time. He was a good guy. Sick for a while. Lost him. It was just hard on her. So, you know, you had to go through that trials and tribulations. Baseball season's over. Thank God. I don't think I'd have made it. But we're going to go into fall ball. So, you know, we're still doing that. Had a birthday. A little bit closer to 70. One more year and I'll hit the big 7-0. So you figured, you do the math. So that's why I haven't shot anything. A lot of things going on. I've been sick a little bit. And so on. But I got some things to show you. I got some birthday presents to show you. I got some old stuff to show you. This was before I was sick. I did do a little thrift store shopping. And that's about it. Okay, so let's get on with it. Let's look at the thrift store stuff first. Okay, because since I did that first. Two great cassettes. I got a Johnny Cash, Giant Hits. And, you know, when you see things like this, you're not sure if they're going to be good or not sounding. And I have to admit that cassette plays like one of the best. Great sounding. And I'm sure it's a bootleg. CBS Records, CSP, and service of CBS, whoever they are. But don't take your guns to town. I walk the line. I still miss someone. Ring of Fire, Orange Blossom Special. Sunday morning coming down. City of New Orleans. It Ain't Me, Babe. I'm so lonesome I could cry. So, great one. 45 cents. Can't go wrong. The other one. Now, this wasn't bad either. Beach Boys concert. This was definitely a bootleg. But it didn't sound too bad. Has my favorite on there, Papa Mau Mau. And The Wanderer, Hawaii, Graduation Day, I Get Around, Johnny Be Good. Fun. Little old lady from Pasadena. Little Deuce Coupe, Long Tall Texan, In My Room, Monster Mash. Well, the Monster Mash, which I would never have known that they would do that concert, but they did. And it's not bad. 45 cents. I still listen to cassettes. So, CDs. I got, you'll notice the price tag there. It's $1.99. There's Van Morrison, Moondance. And, you know, these are in great shape. They're, you know, I mean, how can you pass that up? How can you pass that up for, you know, $2? That one. Springsteen, Tunnel of Love. You know, can't get that wrong. So that. And if you ever watch Old Goat, his channel, he has a fantastic channel. You guys ought to check him out. He is excellent. He loves Christmas albums. And I saw this, and I said, how can I not pick that up? If the Old Goat was around, he'd smack me right in the back of the head. Now, the case is a little bit shot. The CD's in good shape. But the Carpenters, I can't beat them. Some albums, not just CDs and cassettes. Now, I haven't played these yet because they need clean pretty bad. This is Freddy Fender. This is probably about 1979, 1980, and I'm sure it's a bootleg. I don't know how it sounds. I don't know too much of the songs on here. But I'm sure I like it. I like Freddy Fender. I liked him when he was with Doug Sahm. He did the Texas Tornadoes. And that Tex-Mex kind of music. So I like this. This was recorded MCA Records out of Universal City, California. So we'll see how that plays. We have the Everly Brothers, again 99 cents. Now this was this wasn't issued in this title. I can't remember what it was reissued at, but this is different than what was reissued before under the same different title, and so same tracks and everything. But of course, Mary owned that one. The Everly Brothers. How can you pass them up for 99 cents? Record's not in bad shape. I'm not a real big country fan, but I do like certain artists. You saw Johnny Cash there. I like Merle Haggard, and these two, Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. How could you not like them? What a great soundtrack those are back there. They're not soundtracks, it's just regular tracks. But they have one song in here that I really like, and the song is "You're the Reason Why Our Kids Are Ugly." If that doesn't just tear at your heart, But they have the regular ones on Louisiana Woman, Mississippi Man, After the Fire Is Gone, Spiders and Snakes, The Letter, Lead Me On, God Bless America Again, I Already Have Loved You in My Mind, It's Only Make Believe. Those are the ones that the MCA label on there, if you can see it. Now, this next record is kind of interesting. This is Santana, and it's Caravanserai. And this album is not a typical Santana album. This is his fourth studio album. He leaves the Latin rock kind of music behind for a little bit, and he gets in this jazz fusion Latin music, I guess you would say too. This came out, I think, in 1972. It's all instrumental. It's not any vocals in it, and there's a song that leads off the crickets. Now, when this came out, he even changed the way he was personally. Santana went through some changes in personnel. He got into this Indian cult type of religion that John McLaughlin, I think, introduced him to. And the guy, I cannot remember who the spiritual leader was. Sri Chimnoy, I think his name was. And he even renamed Santana Devadep, which means the light, the learning, the leadership of God. Okay. And he tells them to abstain from any drugs or alcohol or anything like that. And his music and poetry would lead him on. The relationship didn't last too long with him in the new religion. He felt it was too cultish, and left the religion behind. Sri Chimnoy, I think, was a little bit vindictive. He told all his friends never to call him because he will die in the sea of ignorance. So it's not a bad album, but it is. It's not like the Santana you would think. I'll let you know. I'll do a review on it, but I guess it was critically acclaimed later, as it went on. But I'll let you know how it goes. Caravanserai. Now, I did tell you it was my birthday, and my kids have gotten smarter as I've gotten older. They bought me things I like. Not that they never buy me things I like, but they bought me some music this time. One of the ones that I really am glad they got me, I hope you can see it. This is the The Worst of the Jefferson Airplane. Good stuff. It's, of course, a reissue. It's not the original. Jefferson Airplane. It has all the greats. You know, the worst is supposed to be the best, but they call it the worst. You know, It's No Secret, Blues from an Airplane, Somebody to Love, Today, White Rabbit, Embryonic Journey, Martha, The Ballad of Me, Punil, Crown of Creation, oh, the Crown of Creation, and Lather. Lather was a song for her boyfriend. And I'm trying to think, Skip Spence? Was it Skip Spence? And I think it was written for him. No, it was Spencer Dryden. Spencer Dryden was her boyfriend. Spencer Dryden was a boyfriend at her time. Bobby Gass said that, you know, that Grace Slick was a little promiscuous back in the day, that even I would have had a chance with her. I don't know what he meant by that. Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. Bobby's probably a little wrong on that one. But The Worst of the Jefferson Airplane. Another one that I did not have in my collection. I wish I did. Now this is After the Gold Rush. Again, these are reissues. There's even a poster in there. I changed the sleeves out. Let me get that in. That's the inside of it. What a great sounding album this is. Great sounding for a reissue. Excellent. The grain, I think it's 180 gram or more, but it's just awesome. Let me show you the poster. If I can get it all undone here. And it's the handwritten lyrics. If you can see that. Love that album. Love it. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Talking too much. Tom Petty, The Greatest Hits. My son. Another great sounding reissue. Love Tom Petty. Just love him, just love him, just love him. And my son also got me this. Now, like I said to you, I'm not a real big country fan, especially of new country. I like the old guys, the standards. Like I said, the Merle Haggards, the Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, and the Conway Twitties, if there's anything out there. But my son gave me this album, Traveler, by Chris Stapleton. This, look at that cover on the inside. This is just a great sounding album. What a great album. I think this came out 2015. He does the Tennessee Whiskey. It's just so good. It's 4 records. Not a lot of music on the sides. You know, one side has 3. On C and D, they just have 3 songs on each side. So, you know, it's not compressed or anything like that. Great sounding. If you get a chance to get this album, please do so. It's the typical country, the old-time country. There's some that's a little bit bluesy in there, a couple records. Get a chance, get them. But hey, I'm over my 10-minute mark that I usually set for myself. I made it through. I only coughed a little bit. So, hey, Tony P. Well, first of all, hey, let me thank you, subscribers, the new ones who jumped on board here. Thank you very much for giving me a chance. Support other channels too, people. If you subscribe to me, subscribe to others. You know, I talk about the Old Goat and Stoner's Stash Box, Josh over at the JC from the Vinyl Community, those guys, and all the major ones. You know who they are. Support them. I've belonged subscribe. It doesn't hurt you to stay subscribed to someone. Hit that notification bell. You might like some of the things that they do. Hey, I appreciate you. I thank you for watching an old man do some things about records. Take care. God bless you. Peace out. Pertle loves you. If I can't remember what I'm supposed to say anymore at the end. Peace, love, rock and roll. Well, thank you guys. Bye-bye.